He's face down, but
Little Dustin.
yeah.
Tell me how everything's doing or what's going on today.
Well, we didn't get a phone call today, so we assumed no news was good news, which it is. But there's been some changes, and we found that out when we came in. Um, he is now off a ventilator, and he's just on CPAP. So he's doing good. And at midnight, they'll lower him from 7 centimeters down to 6 centimeters. And then it would go to 5. And then I think 4. And then he'd go to oxygen if he's doing good. They got rid of the bar in his mouth. So his feeding tube goes up his nose instead of his mouth now. And oh, I see a little peeking eyeball. Little eyeball.
Oh, there's little eyeball. Oh, he's like ice squirming.
Oh.
Eat okay, little baby. Eat okay. Fix your little hand.
Careful that IV in there. Don't kink up the IV.
I was trying to turn his hand.
Yeah, you're gonna kink up his IV.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Oh, it's a little baby. I got a little bit of hair.
Yeah.
I got little bits of hair. More than his sister.
And they didn't say he had any events. Or maybe, no, he had one.
He had one last night where he stops breathing.
Or what, the bradycardy. That's the heart rate drop.
Yeah, he stops breathing for a moment. His heart rate drops
Oh, I see that little eyeball.
From about 160 down to like 70 or 50.
He's got his eyeballs open.
Oh, he's the guy looking. He's like, you guys are talking about me.
Hi, Dustin. Hey, baby boy. He's like, I was sleeping. Thank you very much.
He's a little wrinkly forehead. He looks like a little old, wrinkly old man.
Yeah. What are you doing, Dustin? He's like, I'm trying to sleep. Another change I noticed when I came in, there's no temperature probe. So while there is like some heat circulating in here, it's not as much as what there's been, and they're letting them regulate their own body temperature.
Yeah.
So they're doing good on that. No issues with that. And he seems quite content, other than he thinks we're waking him up.
Yeah.
So that's his big changes. So he is down one step
and
on his breathing.
They're a week old today.
Yes, they're a week old today. And then Clara.
Yeah, a little
Wait, can I come over here for a second? So this is the CPAP thing. And this is when I came in, I saw that, and I was like, oh, he's off the ventilator. Then I saw this over here.
This is Clara's stuff.
This is Clara's
She's
stuff.
not hooked up to any kind of oxygen, ventilator, or nothing.
Nothing. She is off.
She's breathing everything. All the air she's sucking in is her own.
Yep. So she looks vastly different with no tubes in her nose.
She has nothing hooked up to her except for a feeding tube down her nose and the sensors like a heart.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. At 5 o'clock tonight, they're taking out Dustin's IV.
Yeah, this is little Miss Clara.
Yeah, look at her. No oxygen, no IV.
Just some sensors and a tube down her nose so they can feed her.
Yep. And also, again,
she's
regulating her own body temperature.
Yeah, that's all that shit's in Celsius. So. She looks so much like her sister. Nope, it's getting blurry. There it is.
There
Yeah, little Miss Clara. Little Clara. Oh, she's such a sweet girl.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh, and his mouth secretions have decreased since they took him off of the...
Put it down his nose?
Well, that, yeah. And
talking about the ventilator thing.
That's kind of why they put it down his nose, like his feeding tube down his nose, like hers is, versus the mouth, to see if maybe it might help with it. Still has some, but not as much. And when he gets off of any tubing, it might stop altogether.
Yeah, but she resembles her sister quite a bit.
Yeah. That's his feeding thing.
Oh. Heard an alarm going off. It was his feeding thing is done. He's got about 3 minutes left. Huh? They got little mementos. He's got it's like a little hat. And a diaper in there. What is that little zip? What's that little
That
zip?
is his
Zip?
cord clamp.
Oh, then it's cord clamp for his umbilical cord. But it looks like he's up to 3 pounds 9 ounces.
I don't know if this is accurate on her weight or not because that means she's lost weight.
Oh yeah.
Considering it's the same writing, I think she's.
The only thing she's got in her little keepsake thing is
Gold heart and a diaper.
yeah.
She had a hat. We've seen pictures of it, but that's okay. Had a big A on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they got baths today too, like like sponge, like little sponge baths. Wait, show them what?
Oh, the little things there.
Oh, last bath.
Yeah, I think the isolate thing is the blanket they're on.
Yeah. But little kiddos are doing good. He's improved so much since yesterday. He had a little Jennifer. I was holding Clara, and Jennifer just started holding him. He was fine, and the lady nurse said, "Yeah, he hadn't had any breathing spells since last night. This was about 3 o'clock yesterday." And within about 5 minutes of her saying she's getting ready to walk out of the room, and all of a sudden he decided he was going to have one, and it went on for about good, like I bet close to 10, 12 seconds. And she came back in and was like watching him, and she tried to let him come out of it on his own, and he wouldn't. So she closed his mouth with her finger to try to get him, force him to breathe through his nose, and that's where the oxygen was going through his nose, anyways. And he still wouldn't do it. So she's kind of messing with him and making sure he wasn't pinching something. And he oh, it is an eyeball.
Somebody away.
She's like, you're talking too much, Dad. You're way too...
She's like, is it feeding time? No, I just got done feeding.
Hello, baby.
Hi, Clara.
But Dustin started turning a funny, like, pinkish gray color. He was pink, but he started going away and started turning gray because he wasn't breathing. And his heart rate was dropping from like 160 down to like 70 or 50 or whatever it was. He finally snapped himself out of it and went and everything. But yeah, he started turning the funny color there for a minute. And I said, yeah, you look kind of, he was getting kind of dusky, is what she called it, because he was turning funny color because he wasn't breathing. I know, it's fine down here for some reason, but you get up top there. And...
That's okay. We went to see the little eyeballs anyways. That's his feeding thing.
Yeah.
Hi, little Clara.
Oh, hi, baby. Oh. Maybe you look more like your sister than your brother. So you'd be like a mini version of your sister.
They might look more like twins than the
Yeah,
twins
you and Aubrietta look more like twins than your actual twins do. I think the other twin would.
That's okay. They're all their individual selves.
Hello.